Hello and welcome to another video of World AI News. What was once relegated to the realm of science fiction has now evolved into a tangible concern in our near future reality. The notion of supercomputers being capable of causing harm to humans is no longer a far-fetched idea. In this world, machines driven by artificial intelligence, AI, are steadily displacing humans in various sectors, encompassing businesses, industries, and professional domains. The prospect of such a transformation is indeed unsettling. Prominent computer scientists have been issuing cautionary messages, highlighting the inherent risks of AI-driven systems, which are susceptible to critical errors and inexplicable hallucinations, potentially leading to catastrophic consequences. But that's not the only dimension of concern. Artificial intelligence and autonomous systems are on the verge of revolutionizing the battlefield, and in doing so, the very nature of warfare itself. Presently, war exacts a heavy toll on human lives. Yet, will this remain the same in the wars of tomorrow, or will humans find themselves distanced from the front lines, relegated to orchestrating precision drone strikes and managing autonomous technologies from the shadows? Could this reduction in human involvement in combat also erode the humanity that should inherently guide warfare? Is it possible for modern soldiers to simultaneously uphold ethical standards while remaining effective in their roles? And how will the advent of emerging technologies like AI and robotics impact the landscape of human soldiering? These are some of the questions that need to be answered. Recent data concerning artificial intelligence presents a remarkable narrative of its potential. Experts anticipate that the AI market will reach nearly $60 billion. And statistics suggest that AI could enhance business productivity by up to 40%. Furthermore, it's projected that by 2030, AI could contribute an astounding $15.7 trillion to the global GDP. Given AI's transformative impact on the world, it's no surprise that national security agencies are increasingly interested in its applications. AI holds the promise of similarly revolutionizing military defense strategies and operations, much as it does for commercial enterprises. In the context of military engagements, the ability to make rapid decisions, employ agile tactics, and achieve exceptional levels of productivity can be crucial for saving lives. However, attaining such efficiency requires substantial investments in time, research, and funding. Within the military sphere, there are four major domains where AI technology finds applications: logistics, reconnaissance, cyberspace, and warfare. In the first three areas, advanced AI applications are already in use or undergoing testing. AI is being employed to optimize logistics supply chains, predict maintenance needs, identify software vulnerabilities, and process vast volumes of data into actionable intelligence. Although AI is making significant inroads into military operations, it's essential to note that the actual conduct of combat remains primarily a human endeavor. A significant indicator of the influence of AI in modern warfare is the proliferation of remotely operated drones in conflict regions globally. Over the period from 2009 to 2017, the number of American soldiers involved in active combat operations plummeted by 90%, while the frequency of U.S. drone strikes surged tenfold. Presently, military drones from nations including the U.S., Russia, Israel, China, Iran, and Turkey are executing combat missions across regions such as the Middle East, Africa, Southeast Asia, and Europe. The concept of a fully autonomous drones capable of independently identifying and engaging targets is becoming increasingly plausible. According to a report by the United Nations, such drones may already be in use. These autonomous systems fall under the category of Lethal Autonomous Weapons System, often abbreviated as LAWS. International efforts are underway to heavily regulate or even outright ban these systems. However, major military powers, recognizing their potential to trip the balance in conflicts, have been hesitant to embrace such bans. Autonomous weapons represent the third major evolution in the history of warfare, following the development of gunpowder and the atomic bomb. They hold a similar capacity to reshape the dynamics of power in military conflicts. Some experts argue that forsaking the use of advanced AI technology and weaponry would be akin to abandoning electricity or internal combustion engines. This perspective underscores the transformative potential AI holds in the realm of warfare. It's important to note that not all autonomous weapons systems fit the dystopian killer robot archetype. These systems can generally be categorized into 3 levels of autonomy: semi-autonomous, human in the loop, human supervised autonomous, human on the loop, and fully autonomous, human out of the loop. Semi-autonomous weapon systems, for instance, encompass fire-and-forget missiles. These missiles, once launched by a human operator, can independently track and engage pre-designated targets. They are widely employed by military forces globally, allowing for rapid and successive strikes against multiple targets, both in the air and on the ground. Human-supervised autonomous weapon systems tend to have a more defensive orientation. They are typically deployed in situations where the pace of battle exceeds human reaction times. Once initiated by a human operator, these systems can autonomously engage targets, but remain continuously supervised by humans. Examples include the Aegis combat system utilized on Navy vessels, which autonomously intercept missiles, helicopters, and aircraft once activated, as well as missile defense systems like Patriot and Iron Dome. These systems are already in use by over 30 countries. Recent developments in warfare have introduced a new class of weaponry known as loitering munitions. These are aerial drones equipped with warheads, featuring autonomous capabilities and human-programmed attack parameters. Crucially, a human operator retains the ability to abort the attack. These drones offer air support to ground troops without exposing fighter planes or helicopters to risk. They occupy a middle ground between supervised and fully autonomous systems and have been in use for approximately a decade. Notable examples include the Israeli Harop, the American Switchblade, the Russian Lancet, and the Iranian Shahed. Their recent involvement in conflicts such as the Armenia-Azerbaijan clashes and the Ukraine war has led military experts to consider them a critical component of modern deterrence strategies. Military training simulation software is another important application of AI in warfare. This technology has been employed by the U.S. Army for some time. It involves creating digitized models that simulate combat scenarios and systems used during military operations. Essentially, military training simulation software serves as a virtual war game to train soldiers. These simulations encompass a wide range of scenarios, from mathematical models to simulating strategies for non-combat situations. By providing realistic missions and tasks, these simulations help soldiers gain valuable experience before facing real-world situations. AI also plays a vital role in healthcare within the context of warfare. In conflict zones, soldiers require medical support, including surgeries. AI often combines with robotic ground platforms, RGPs, aids in soldier healing. AI-enabled systems can analyze a soldier's medical history, even in extreme conditions, to assist with diagnostics and provide valuable support during critical medical situations. But could AI become a threat to humanity itself? This question, once relegated to the realms of science fiction, is now a very real concern for the near future. Beyond the development of various autonomous or robotic combat devices, major military powers are actively working on creating automated battlefield decision-making systems, often referred to as robot generals. In future conflicts, these AI-powered systems could play a central role in delivering combat orders to soldiers, specifying where, when, and how they engage with enemy forces. In more extreme scenarios, these robot decision-makers might even gain control over a nation's nuclear weapons, potentially leading to the initiation of a catastrophic nuclear war with devastating consequences for humanity. This raises serious ethical and security questions about the development and deployment of AI in military contexts. Now let's pause for a moment and consider the implications of an AI-powered command and control C2 system like this. While it might seem like a distant possibility, the U.S. Department of Defense is actively working on the necessary hardware and software in a systematic and rapidly advancing manner. For instance, in its 2023 budget submission, the Air Force requested $231 million for the development of the Advanced Battlefield Management System, ABMS. This complex network involves sensors and AI-enabled computers designed to gather and interpret data on enemy operations. It aims to provide pilots and ground forces with a range of optimal attack options, with the potential to send fire instructions directly to shooters, reducing the need for extensive human intervention. But this is just the beginning. ABMS is envisioned as the core of a broader network of sensors and computers that will connect all U.S. combat forces Known as the Joint All-Domain Command and Control System, JADC2, JADC2's goal is to empower commanders with better decision-making capabilities by collecting data from numerous sensors, using artificial intelligence algorithms to identify targets, and recommending the most effective weapons to engage those targets. Initially, JADC2 will coordinate operations among conventional non-nuclear American forces. However, it is expected to eventually integrate with the Pentagon's Nuclear Command, Control, and Communication Systems NC3, potentially granting computers significant control over the use of the American nuclear arsenal. This development raises significant questions about the role of AI in military command and the potential consequences of such automation. Looking ahead, military defenses are increasingly turning to artificial intelligence to drive ongoing improvements and innovations in military applications. Reports indicate that the Pentagon is keen to allocate $874 million of its budget to defense and military technologies related to AI and machine learning. Furthermore, the Pentagon has earmarked $2.3 billion of its science and technology research budget specifically for military artificial intelligence. These investments in AI are poised to bolster various military capabilities, including cyber weapons, direct energy systems, hypersonic technology, unmanned technologies, and more. With increased funding and continued research efforts, it's clear that AI and technology will play an increasingly prominent role in military operations, reshaping the landscape of modern warfare. That's a wrap for today. How do you envision the future of AI in warfare? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for tuning in.